Hey, what's up, good people? David Taub here, co-creator of nextlevelguitar.com. Hope all is well, and I hope your guitar journeys are going famously. Today I'm going to teach you maybe some new chords, some chords you haven't used before. We're going to put them together in a little progression and embellish it a little bit. And it's a kind of cool little practice progression using major seventh chords. The progression you're going to learn today is going to sound like this. It kind of repeats. I'm going to show you the chords up close that I'm using in this progression, and also I'll go over the strum pattern. And be sure to click on the link below this video, because that'll take you to a page and you follow the screens and you sign up on our newsletter list. And then what that does is we send out, lots of free videos and free lessons, jam tracks, all kinds of free stuff that we send out every now and then. We don't send out, emails like every, multi emails a week, probably like once a month, but lots of good content and good free lessons that you won't find here on YouTube that are only available to our subscribers. So be sure to click on that link and follow the screens, and you'll be notified and get lots of free stuff from Next Level Guitar. Here's the chords you're going to need to know to play this progression. G major 7th. Notice this first finger kind of mutes out the A string. So you kind of don't hook it too far, kind of lay it over so it mutes out that A string. And I like playing that with my first finger on the F sharp note, high E string 2nd fret. Next chord, D major 7th. You're only playing the top 4 strings. What I do a lot is I'll come over with my thumb to mute the low E and the A. This way when I'm strumming it, I can hit all the strings, don't have to worry about any unwanted string noise from those low 2 strings. F major 7th. Okay, and again, we're only playing the top 4 strings. C major 7th. If you don't know that chord, play a C major, and just take off your first finger. So you're getting that open high E string and B string. And then all I do is I slide the C major 7th up a whole step or 2 frets. So now my 2nd finger's on the 5th fret of the A string. You kind of get like a D, add 4, add 6. Because we're adding that open G and the open B. We're adding a 4th and the 6th while keeping the F sharp in there. The 3rd. That's all that chord is. That's all the chords. And now that you know the chords, let me show you the strum pattern for this progression. And of course, I'm only going to show you one strum pattern, and there's an infinite number that you can use, and get creative with it. And once you get this down, use these chords in your progressions and take it to the next level. These are only kind of like templates to follow to get you launched off, springboards, so to speak. Here's kind of the pattern that you could use throughout this lesson. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going down, up, and a down with a chuck. That I'll write out as a DC, down, chuck. So it's down, up, chuck, up, chuck. Great way to learn strum patterns if you're not sure is try to break them into pieces. Down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck. And then I change. And you could do that same thing on each chord if you desire. So once again, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck. And then the last strum you'll have to do is an up strum right before the chord change, because I want you to throw that in there just to keep you in time. So the whole strum pattern, down, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, chuck, up, change. hear that last upstroke? That's important. If you don't put that in there, you might not be in time going to the next chord. I'll play it all the way through the G to the D major 7th. Keep going back and forth, and just nice and slow, practice it. Right? That chuck, what I'm doing, it might take you a while to get this sound out, and I have other lessons here on YouTube and our website on how to get this chuck really strong, and it's going to take a while, be an evolution to get that sound really strong. Is I'm kind of throwing my palm of my hand and it's landing right on the strings, and at the same time I'm kind of picking the chord, so it's like a simultaneous thing where you run through the strings, right? So you're kind of doing that, but my palm is muting the sound, and you notice it's getting all 6 strings. Like you might hear something like that at first, where you're hearing like partial of the chord ringing out, and that's because you're not getting the palm landing on all 6 strings. And this is the sound you want to get. If I do it with one hand, that's exactly what you want. And it's something that you have to do with conviction and confidence. You can't just kind of like do it like a little bit. You got to go for it. And it's going to be hard at first, but you can do it. You know, stay with it like anything on the guitar. It just takes a little bit of practice. You know, follow our structured plan and you'll be doing it. And it's a great way to embellish and get those rhythmic kind of... See, that sounds much different than... Without it, with it. See, it adds so much. And that's the thing, you want to add all these embellishments into your playing that we're teaching. You really dress it up, make it so much more interesting for you, the player, and also for the person listening. So you could do that strum pattern on every chord change if you want. And what I do a lot is I might change it up a little bit, going from one chord to the next. You know, you don't necessarily have to do the same strum pattern on every chord. So you could do like a little variation on that pattern. The variation I was doing there, up, down, up, and then a chuck instead of up, up, chuck, right? So it's a little different. Listen to both of them. There's one. Hear the little difference? And then if I throw them and intermingle them within those changes, you get this. See, I'm putting them in different places. I would do the first strum the first time through, then the second time do the other one. And then the next time through, I did the first strum 3 times, and then the 4th time I did the other one. So you could really mix it up and add a lot of variation. And the other thing I did different, when I went to the C major 7, let it ring, and then slide up that whole step to that add 4, add 6 chord. Just arpeggiate it. And you can get different sounds, so I'm not doing a strumming straight through. I'm doing like one note at a time, and you can mix up the pattern or strum like back further on the strings, you know, where it's so you get a different sound because the strings are a little tighter back there. See, it sounds different. So you get a little different sound. So you get a little different sound before you go back into it. So it's a you know, just these little nuances, these little variations really add a lot. So progression is you go G major 7th to D major 7th, and then you repeat it. G major 7th to D major 7th, so you do that twice. Then F major 7th, C major 7th, and then let the C major 7th ring, then slide that up. Then start all over again. Mix the pattern up. Again, G major 7, D major 7. Get that chuck in there. Here we go to F major 7, C major 7. Let ring, slide up. really nice progression. It's a lot of fun, and it uses these really pretty, beautiful major seventh chords, which are very sweet sounding, jazzy, very dreamy sounding. And so important, I always say, is, you know, make sure you learn and continue learning lots and lots of chords. Be sure to go to our website, because we have over 900 lessons, video lessons in growing, jam tracks, lessons for beginners, intermediates, advanced, rhythm, lead, all styles of music. The site is absolutely packed. There's a 3-day free pass on the homepage, so you can check it out and, you know, for 3 days and see how you like it. And also make sure you click on that link, sign up on our newsletter list, so you'll be getting lots of other free stuff from nextlevelguitar.com. Take care. Keep putting those guitars in your hands every day. We'll see you in the next lesson. Rock on!